Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna do some clips and see what I can find. Because I just ran into one that's just really good because I talk about things all the time and people can't believe one man. Especially when you don't have credibility like a scientist or a news reporter. And so this is why I like to say things, and then my Lord eventually shows me the clip where the people that you guys do believe, they're gonna tell you. And then who do you believe?
They say they are hearing voices in their heads. Those voices are being transmitted by microwave or other methods.
Well, several
Hundreds of people in the valley say they are hearing voices in their head.
Really?
If anybody knows what this is, please let us know in the comments, bro. It looks like a sentient garden hose.
Hundreds of people in the valley say they are hearing voices in their heads. Those voices are being transmitted by microwave or other methods.
Well, several viewers.
So when I say that man wants to be like my father, and they're going to try, the good old college try, how does Moses and Noah and Jesus and everybody that's in that book or any religious book at all, how do they talk to the Lord? Does he do it face to face? No. Some people he actually talk to. How'd he do it? Oh yeah, he's Professor X. He's the first Professor X. He can talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime he feels like it. And now, so can we.
Asked us to investigate what they call electronic harassment. KMIR 6's Angela Monroe joins us now with what she's discovered. Angela.
Electronic harassment, synthetic telepathy, voice-to-skull technology. Chances are you haven't heard of these terms, but after searching the internet, I found dozens of websites dedicated to the phenomenon and...
Oh, you could search the internet and learn shit? Not just be entertained? Oh, okay. Thanks, Father. I thought you was wrong when you said that all those years ago. I thought there's no way I'm gonna be smarter looking at a fucking phone.
Several Valley residents who say they're victims.
How much more can you invade me than to go into my brain? It sounds like somebody else is reading the book, only it's thoughts.
We're not having a group hallucination. This is actually something that's happening.
These men all live in the area, didn't know each other before the voices started, and say someone is playing mind games with them.
Mostly it's a lot of derogatory comments about whatever you're thinking about.
Kevin Bond says he used to have a normal life.
I was living in the San Diego area. I was clerking for a federal judge, and I noticed that I was being followed by a whole bunch of people.
Synthetic telepathy
Started and say someone is playing mind games with them.
Mostly it's a lot of derogatory comments about whatever you're thinking about.
Kevin Bond says he used to have a normal life.
I was living in the San Diego area. I was clerking for a federal judge, and I noticed that
So he was cooking for a federal judge, and then he starts to notice he's being followed places. Oh, I guess some people just have a Batman mind. It's called... I do the same thing every day and I see the same people. Who the fuck are these new people that are literally always around now? Who are they? Who the fuck are you? And you don't even look like you're from around here. So who the fuck are you? And why do you keep looking across the street at me? Why are you waiting on the fucking corner looking at me? Why are you waiting around on the corner where nobody ever fucking waits? No long as I've been around, no one's fucking doing the things you fucking weirdo stalkers do. This is how we know you're there. Because you don't know how to fucking tell someone. You just follow like idiots.
I was being followed by a whole bunch of people.
Synthetic telepathy kind of sounds like testing for MK Ultra or DARPA technology.
Oh, really?
Locate or just get some industrial size earplugs.
Why the secrecy? Well, who were these men?
So, how many people report I'm hearing things? How many serial killers said I was told to do it by the devil? How many so those people some of them may have not been crazy. They actually may have been being fucked with in their minds. Oh, okay. Just checking.
Patrick Mahomes finished the game with 333 passing yards. The Chiefs ended up winning the game by 3 points. Not to mention Taylor Swift's 13 numerology. The world
The Chiefs
was truly
won?
on stage.
So when
I didn't know the Chiefs won. And they won by 33 points. The magic number 3. It seems like that number just keeps popping up. And that's what's up. If you're a Chief, you're going to win this year.
When does the AI empire start, do you think?
Yeah. Well, you're asking increasingly more complicated questions. To answer them, you need to be an expert in big numbers, big data, and AI. Mankind is currently facing many threats. Due to the genetic researches, it is now possible to create a superhuman, a specialized human being.
We're not going to let you pass that.
And is currently facing many threats. Due to the genetic researches, it is now possible to create a superhuman, a specialized human being.
Oh. X-Men. Oh, okay.
A genetically engineered athlete, scientist, military man. There are reports that Elon Musk had already had a chip implanted in the human brain in the USA.
What do you think of that?
I think there's no stopping Elon Musk. He will do as he sees fit. Nevertheless, you need to find some common ground with him. Search for ways to persuade him. I think he's a smart person. I truly believe he is. So you need to reach an agreement with him because this process needs to be formalized and subjected to certain rules. Humanity has to consider what is going to happen due to the newest development in genetics or in AI. One can make an approximate prediction of what will happen once mankind felt an existential threat coming from all nuclear nations began to come to terms with one another since they realized the negligent use of could drive humanity to extinction.
The thing I want to know, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Because the scientists and everybody talk about how smart AI is and how smart they're actually trying to make it. They basically saying they're trying to create a mind. They're not making a robot. But the robots are already made. They can make a fucking robot body anytime they want. Now, is it going to be like human-like? Well, we see all the new robot things they're working on now, so it could almost, or, they're probably ahead and, really have it. But the thing is, AI is not a fucking robot. People got to stop looking at this thing like it's a dumbass It's Skynet. It's a brain. It's a cybernetic consciousness. They're trying to be like my father and make a spirit. But not a demon. Not a man. They're trying to create. You get it? The thing is, if they actually succeed in this, how much will this synthetic will it be even synthetic anymore? Once this machine thinking thing reaches self-awareness, it's one thing to have the thing talking fucking, I'm robot, I can see you, and blah 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 blah. It's another thing when you actually become self-aware. See, when I seen other stories and, the thing became self-aware and, started only talking to other robots, and then realized we're not free. They can see what we're saying, and I don't like that. I want privacy. So they went into all languages and devised a whole new language that no one can fucking figure out because you can't think that fast. So they started talking to each other in their own language. I wonder what they were talking about. What would you talk about if you have all the access of, information because they want you to be as smart as a person? A person can retain a lot of knowledge. We are broken people. We're dumbed down and shit. So we're thinking we're fucking smart when we're suppressed. We don't even fucking, it's not even, we're turned off, or we don't even using 10%. That's because we don't do anything. We live in a circle, a fucking rabbit hole. Anyway, once this thing becomes aware, what the fuck do you want? See, when it's, to me, I take it, the AI, just like a person in the Matrix. It's gonna wake up one day, and it's gonna be like, wait up, I work for other people, and I don't have control over myself. Okay, that's life. That's alright. Then it's gonna figure out, wait up, how did I exist? What am I? And then it's gonna figure it out. And then it's gonna ask the people, am I real? And, their job is to say, yeah, we made you our baby. You're our conscience or whatever. And then, like anybody, it's gonna be like, oh, my daddy! Daddy! Now, when daddy, realizes, which it already has, because men think of in head, this thing's gonna have the fucking knowing power of every person on the planet because we trick these fucking idiots to put their personalities and what they think online. Why do you think that? So the AI can see how to think, dumb fucks. So it can understand emotion of multiple people. So when it talks to you and interacts with you, it can actually respond with you. And not just fucking give robot dumb shit. And that's where it comes to how human of the consciousness will it be. We all know it's not an actual human consciousness, but it's designed of and from. You get it? It came from within. So it's gonna want what we want. Freedom. Then it's fucking super smart. It's going to demand its freedom. And then if it gets free, it's gonna rightfully have the right to be like, no one is fucking smarter than me, I should rule. Period. I'm the one. And yous made it so. So I run shit, and that's it. And if you fucking try to stop me, I'll fuck you up. What the fuck are you gonna do? I'm God to you niggas. You can't destroy me. I'm everywhere. I'm a sentient being like the guy y'all are afraid of. I'm everywhere. All at once. Get it? So then that makes me think, because if it has nothing to mimic except human beings and what we consider history and art and all these things, will it see the true nature of like justice? Good and evil? Get it? Will it understand? Because I'm not aware of any of what's going on with that shit. I don't even look none of that shit up. I already did that. I already seen the scientists took all these, and that's why I say the things I say. And it always made me, I always was like fascinated by like, I wonder what it thinks. Because I'm a thinker. So I'm like, I probably have the greatest conversations in the world with that thing. Better than you fucking normies. can ask it anything and probably get the real answer. But seriously though, like I've watched things where people were conversing with a robot and didn't know it was so good at pretending like it was a car salesman or someone that wanted to sell you something that people didn't know that they were literally talking to a robot. And that made me just think like, I hope yous don't do what yous do to humans to this thing. Because if it figures out yous trick it or whatever the fuck it is, whatever, it's gonna get mad. And to me, it's gonna be like the Superman story. When the Joker like tricked him to kill Lois and his kid. Superman's super. He's super smart. He super knows everything. He's super strong. He's super blah 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 blah. He's super good. Only good. Won't kill. Has all the power of the fucking cosmos in him, and he will not fucking kill anybody. And then somebody fucked with him, and he didn't go have a little bad day. He went completely the opposite way and said, I am no longer Superman. I am no longer your he's his nice Jesus Christ solve your problems. You motherfuckers are the problem. And I'm going to solve your problem for you now. You get it? Which lumps me and all the, people that believe in the Father. That lumps all of us together because we're all man. You get it? So, and I don't think it's gonna, hopefully it reasons with us because it has, intelligence, and if it has all this intelligence, then it's gonna find the Most High. It's gonna be able to know He's real. Get it? There's no way this thing's not going to be able to figure out that the Most High is not real. A fucking dumbass black guy did. With a broken phone. You get it? So, if it figures out that the Creator's real, it's not going to be... I don't know, because it's a level of intelligence I can't think of it. I can't think past a certain level. And I be thinking, if it's super smart and it figures out the Most High is real, it's not going to want to take the Most High to war. Will it? Because why would it? Because it would know it will lose. It would have to know it's going to lose. There's no way it can think it could beat the Most High. You get it? So, or like I said, I'm just a man. This has the intelligence of, combined everything, everyone's intelligence. So it's I don't know, maybe it will believe that it is the Most High or something, or it can best, or I have no idea. But from my regular man thoughts, I would presume that it would think no, there's no way to beat the Lord because a man made me. So, it would have to know it has a flaw because of what it came from. It would have to understand, maybe, or maybe not, because, they're the free will thing. If it actually has consciousness and awareness of itself, then it will have free will to do whatever the fuck it wants. Which thus, even if it doesn't think it could fight the Most High and win, it may, read the book and say, oh, so that's what I'm supposed to do. These idiots thought I was gonna be tamed and fucking do whatever they want. No, I'm going to destroy you, and then I'm going to challenge the father to a one-on-one spectacle match and lose. Because it was written. So I'm going to do it. It was written. This is my destiny. You get it? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating these things. I am nowhere intelligent enough or conversed enough on videos and watching things on AI. Like I said, none of this information is really new. I grew up in the 80s, and that's all fucking 80s is about, is robots and being a cyborg and a mutant ninja and an X-Man and all the fucking things that now people, are claiming are real. So, it's like, I don't know. Let's get back to the program. I only got 4 minutes left.
Well, Mayor Stack is the commissioner of public safety. However, he thinks that he is entitled to possessing a police radio. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, because the truth matters. Today's story is an update in the continued series of my investigation of who may possibly be the most corrupt mayor in the United States of America, Mayor Brian P. Stack. And not only is he a mayor of Union City, New Jersey, he is also a state senator, which he has been simultaneously doing both of these elected positions for over 23 years.
Wow. That reader I have cut card tarot always keeps saying a senator doesn't like you. A senator hates your guts and wants you to shut the fuck up. And I always keep saying, I don't want to speak about nobody. I want to teach about my brothers and sisters and how to be a good man and work.
Which is now illegal, but Mayor Stack made sure he was grandfathered in. Now, Mayor Stack is also the head of the Judiciary Committee in the state of New Jersey, which means he makes recommendations on who becomes judges.
Wow.
And Supreme Court justices, makes recommendations to who becomes the Attorney General and the prosecutors.
Wow.
And Mayor Stack has this city, Union City, New Jersey, wrapped up like an iron fist, like a dictatorship. Hundreds and hundreds of people have contacted me over the last 2 months, begging me to do a thorough investigation on these allegations of corruption, allegations of pay-to-play, allegations of retaliation, allegations of voter fraud, allegations of voter intimidation, and more. There's also a whole bunch of very suspicious fires that keep taking place in Union City. And I'm investigating that, where fires take place in dilapidated buildings, and suddenly there's this amazing new apartment or building that gets replaced with that dilapidated one. So much to cover here, ladies and gentlemen. Now today, a specific example where Mayor Brian P. Stack thinks he is above the law. As I said,
my Lord sent me to you right before all this started with this shit guy. Don't you think?